Hi, so I wanted to make a video about my connection to music, and I thought I could do a video talking about some albums that have been really influential in my life. So I wrote it and I hated it. So instead of working on it, I watched a bunch of Polygon videos, and now I think I'm picking up some of Brian David Gilbert's mannerisms and slowly turning into him like some awful personality anamorph. Then I thought, let's not even try to be artsy and poetic. Let's just have fun. So I'm going to compare some of my favourite albums to characters from The Office. Is it a silly idea? It sure is. Am I still going to do it? You betcha. This is already too long. Let's just get to the content. So the first album I want to talk about is Starting Off Strong, One Direction 4. And it's no secret that I love One Direction with my entire heart, but there's just something about 4 that makes it so special. It's just the perfect combination of pop-ups and rock anthems, and it never got the critical acclaim it deserved. And for that reason, One Direction 4 is Pam Beesly. The show's about her, and yet she still is considered the receptionist or Jim's girlfriend slash wife, and she deserves more than that. She deserves more. And so does One Direction 4, to be honest. It's a great album, please listen to it. It's so much better than just Steal My Girl. Album number 2 is, oh my gosh, it's 21 Pilots' Vessel. That was dumb. Again, one of my favourite acts, but Vessel was the album that introduced me to the band. And my favourite thing about this album is the theme of sleep that kind of runs to it. The first song, Ode to Sleep, is about those thoughts that, keep you up at night, that stop you from falling asleep. And then that contrasts with the last song, Truce, which is basically an acceptance of eventually I'll get to sleep, there'll be a new day, there'll be a new chance. That being said, this album's all over the place. Not only is there rap and screaming, but there's also ukulele and really upbeat stuff too. If you think of a graph with fun on one axis and unstable on the other, 21 Pilots' Vessel would be right up there. And the only character I can think of that's as fun as they are unstable is Meredith. Sure, she's sometimes a bit off the rails, but it seems like she knows how to have a good time, and I think that sums up Vessel pretty well. Moving on to the next album, it is Lord Melodrama. We know her, we love her, she's a work of art. This album is really solid, like as an album. It feels like it was written as an album rather than just a bunch of songs written here and then chucked on an album together. The Melodrama, as the name suggests, is full of drama, full of breakup angst, definitely holds a grudge, and there's a reprise, and it's both great to dance and cry to. There's not really much else I can say about this album because Lorde has always had wonderfully poetic lyrics, and it's the same minimalist kind of sound she had in Pure Heroine, but just a bit more mature and bigger. It might be a little predictable to say that Melodrama is Kelly Kapoor, but I'm gonna say it. She too is dramatic, falls hard and fast, and is way better than the guy she's hung up on. The next one is Paramore, After Laughter. Paramore, my actual faves, there they are. Yes, it's shocking that the girl with coloured hair stands Paramore. I know, I'm a walking stereotype. Have you ever felt that an album was written specifically for you? Because that's how I feel about After Laughter. It came into my life at the exact point I needed it, and I love it way too much to speak articulate about it, so I apologise for that. It's upbeat, it's colourful, it's so much fun, but it's also smiling through some pain and, it's been through a lot. You could even say it's been through some hard times. And there's no other character After Laughter could be other than Erin Hannon. I mean, she's bubbly, she's fun, but she also kind of had a rough upbringing, being adopted and not knowing who her biological parents were. And she dated Gabe too, so obviously she's not completely okay. Okay, the last one, the final album, What is it? Please, please, album gods, please tell me what it is. What's the final album? Oh my god, it's Hamilton. Sorry. There's nothing I can say about Hamilton that hasn't already been said. It's just amazing. Lin-Manuel Miranda is a genius. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story. Always makes me cry. And Burn just makes me want to set things on fire. But which Office character is it? And I'm about to make a bold claim, so hold on to your hats. Hamilton is Dwight Schrute. Let me explain. He hated Jim for years, but really they were best friends. He cared so much about what other people thought of him, especially Michael, and he worked so hard, sometimes to his own detriment. Cared too much about what other people thought of him? Worked so hard that sometimes ambition was his folly? That was a bad week. Feud with best friend? Remind you of anyone? I guess Jim never shot and killed him though. So why did I spend all this time deciding what albums were which Office characters? And why did you spend all this time watching me talk about it? The point is that sometimes music and fictional characters can mean a lot to us. They get us through the hard times and can either help us get away from reality or help us understand it. And sometimes you just want to see two of your favourite worlds collide. I don't know, the idea of Pam singing along to Song One Day just makes this dark world feel a little bit brighter. That and I was just really bored. Thank you for watching this silly video. There are other videos on this channel that are far less silly than this, so if you want something more serious, then maybe check those out and let me know if you want to argue with me. If you think that One Direction 4 is a completely different character, you'd be wrong, but please argue with me. Let me know, and if you subscribe, I can't promise that the videos won't be any more or less silly, but you know, I have a bunch more favourite albums and a bunch more favourite situational comedies, so who's to say? Guess we'll find out. Bye. I wish you could see my shirt. It's Millhouse. I'm bad at this.